Testing, testing. Can you hear me now? Everything was on, so I don't know why that was. Hi, hi. How are you guys doing today? Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear the background music as well? Yay! Yay! Hi, Sugar. Hi, Doodle. Thanks for letting me know. Hi, Incubus. Don't tell her we can't hear. Too late. Too late. Someone ratted out before you mentioned anything. Nice. I'm glad you guys can hear. How are you guys today? You're doing good? Nice. It's so cold today. I was actually lying in bed before stream, and it was so hard getting out of bed. I was so cold. I was so cold. It was kind of ridiculous. It actually, well, it's Canada, so freaking snow is everywhere. Hail is everywhere. It's but it is freaking cold. Good. That's when it's a good cozy time. You only just like it. My feet are just so cold right now. I am sitting. I know one of my New Year's resolutions was to like unshrimp and, you know, have better posture, but my feet are so cold right now. I'm just crisscross applesauce right now. That New Year's resolution is gonna have to wait until it gets warmer. Eternal sugar cookie is your favorite beast cookie. Unfortunately, she's not really mine. I think she's a very well-written character. She just gives me the ick. Which is, I guess, a good thing, if that's what they were going for. Trying to decide what's for dinner. I had beef yesterday. Beef and beans. The day before that, I had fried shrimp. I don't know what's for dinner tonight. But you can't go wrong with pasta. If you have pasta, you can't go wrong with pasta. You're almost finished your doll! Nice! How long did it take you? That didn't take long at all if you started at the same time as yesterday's stream. Socks or multiple pairs? Okay, my parents have told me to wear multiple pairs of socks before, or even wearing socks to sleep. I can't. Wearing socks to sleep feels gross. Like, I don't know, it feels wrong to me to be wearing socks to sleep. What do I want this TV to be doing? White chocolate cinnamon muffins. White chocolate cinnamon muffins. That's the first time I've heard of that type of muffin. Is it good? No, I don't think I want that arm doing this. Pasta, yes. I love having pasta in cream of mushroom soup. I mean, I love pasta in general, but something really quick for me is just throwing cream of mushroom soup on the stove and then throwing some pasta into it. That is so good. And that's like my that was like my struggle meal growing up. When my mom finally taught me how to make it, I was like, oh my god, it was that easy! Why haven't I been eating this every day? And then I proceeded to make that for myself pretty much every day. I can't draw hands. People who draw hands are magical. This leg is too skinny compared to the other one. Nope. So far, 3 days. 3 days to make a doll. Doesn't sound like a lot, to be honest, because I guess I don't have the skill to do it. For me, if I had to think about making a doll, I feel like it would take me like a month. So kudos to you. Sometimes it's cold, you compensate by keeping them out of the blanket. I don't know, socks feels wrong. I think I can't stop thinking about socks and sweat. Anytime I think of socks, I think I associate them with like sweat. So it's just gross to me to have them in bed. Unless you have a designated pair of like, you know, those like indoor really thick fluffy socks. For some reason that seems more what's it called? Like agreeable to me to have in bed. Like, yeah, I do the laundry, but outside socks is still outside socks, you know? No pasta, so tacos! Yum! I haven't had tacos in a while. I haven't decided what I want this GP to be doing. I don't want it to be holding something. What do I want it to be holding? Tacos are also good. You have plenty of warm feet. Oh. The only socks, quite cozy. Maybe one of these days I'll get desperate enough to try it, but that day is not today. I know my family do use socks. Sometimes even 2 pairs of socks to sleep. I just can't get over the idea. Holding a giant beach ball, but that would cover up most of the body that I just drew. So maybe not. Or I could go lazy and just have them saying like, hello! hand. Hello. Goodbye. There. And a little hand. Good enough, I guess. You can't sleep in socks? Exactly. Same. Oh my gosh, you know what this pose reminds me of? It looks like someone who's about to preach something. Like we raise our hand and we give thanks to the moon. I don't know. Something like that? No. Sometimes I wonder who was the bright idea to give me buns, and then I realized it was me. I gave myself buns, and yet when it comes to drawing hair, I hate drawing my buns. What am I drawing? I think I'm gonna end up drawing myself. You know, get some practice in, that way if I scuff it up, at least what I'm scuffing up is myself, you know? And this kind of fulfills my New Year's resolution of doing more doodles, so... That eye does not look right. Go. The meme monkey? The meme monkey? I don't know. Wait, what meme monkey are we talking about? I'm gonna do my tongue twisters. Peter picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter picked a peck of Peter picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter picked a peck of... Oh, you know what happened to me today? So I was heading out to the elevator, and one of my biggest fears is dropping something into the little crack of the elevator, right? I always hold onto my things a little bit tighter whenever I'm getting by the elevator, just so that I don't drop something in there. And lo and behold, I dropped something right by that little edge, and oh my gosh, my heart skipped a beat. I think if anyone saw me at that moment, they would have been like, what the heck is she doing? Because I stood there staring at my keys for a while. That would have been really bad. At least it didn't go into the keys. It was oh, the what the heck? It's kind of like the I don't know. for the more you know, you know? The more you know. And the street great, yes. But for me, I think, actually, which one's worse? Elevator or I guess the street grade. Actually, both would be pretty bad. Street grade and the elevator. It would both be pretty bad. But then, once my keys dropped near that little edge of the elevator, I was actually scared of picking it up. Because knowing my luck, I would have inadvertently like knocked it into the crack by trying to pick it up. So I think I just stood there for a little bit, just staring at the keys, hoping that they would magically reappear in my hand. They didn't, but you know, a bunny could wish. Why didn't I just give myself like unrestrained hair? There we go. You hope against hope and dream against dream. Exactly. Mushroom thing? No. I don't know. For some reason I thought that would be cute. There we go. Why are my sleeves so long and big? It's for all the secrets I keep. Because I have to keep them somewhere. They're not in my head. So I gotta keep my secrets somewhere. There we go. It holds snacks and secrets. Yes, I love that. Yes, snacks and secrets. It holds mochi, secrets. It holds all of it. You know, I thought about streaming Nobodies today, but then I saw online that apparently there might be like a bonus stage. So even if I got through like 2 stages today, I wouldn't have been able to get past like the 3rd one because of time restraints. So Doodle today, and then we'll do Nobodies, I don't know, like on a weekend. That way I have all the time to mess myself up. I can't. This is such a bad Never let me draw another rabbit again. What the heck? And then replicate it on this side somehow. There. See, this side looks so much better. I don't know what happened to this rabbit right here. The poor thing. What did I do? You don't deserve this. What happened to this one? This poor rabbit. Oh, whatever. Hi Fuku, how are you? I hope you're doing well, staying warm. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why I'm always surprised by like my puzzle games getting harder by the end. Like, duh, it's a puzzle game. It's supposed to get progressively harder. And yet, every time it gets harder, I'm surprised. What? What is that called? It's not... It's like object permanence, but it's like level difficulty permanence. You know? I mean, I think sometimes I also have object permanence problems. If I don't see it, it's out of my mind. That doesn't look bad. That really doesn't look bad. Okay, you know what? Time to do a little bit of line arting. Staying toasty, nice. Oh. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, but my thumbnail, the doodle on the thumbnail, the drawing, the polished drawing, not the unfinished doodle, the drawing on the right side of my thumbnail, that was actually commissioned for me by Mabel for my model debut. Isn't it so cute? She surprised me with it after my stream. I've been trying to look for like the perfect time to use it. So I'm really thankful for her. It looks so cute. Hi Bella, hi Dan, hello, how are you? It's a cat disguised like a rabbit. It kinda is. Did you guys know that a rabbit's tail actually isn't just round? Did you know that it's actually kind of like a longer tail that's kind of like, you know those slap bracelets? They kind of look like that. A rabbit's tail is kind of more like a slap bracelet. A fuzzy slap bracelet. It's very cute, isn't it? She surprised me with it. Mabel surprised me with the drawing, and she was like, "I didn't realize that Uriel had the same idea," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys are too sweet." And then Fuku actually drew me something on Twitter too. Hold on, I can actually probably pull it up right now. And yes, I will call it Twitter until the day I die, probably. Oops. Okay, now I'm getting really warm. I have like too many blankets on now. I have too many blankets on. It's getting really warm now. You saw a rabbit this morning? Where? Tell them I say hi! Oh wait, oops. I didn't save it yet. One moment. Fuku, are you okay with me showing it? I should probably ask for permission. I mean, it's online, but you know. I can post a link. I can post a link. Yeah? Okay. We love consent around here. Okay, let's see. Oh. Why is it so small? You know what? I hope this is good quality. If not, there we go. Ta-da! Isn't that so cute? Thank you again, Fuku. Hi, LP. You just rage quit AK because you lost a good run. You know what? Fair enough. To be honest, I think there were a few times that I wanted to rage quit a game. Might have to eat it. Tastes good art and run. No, it's mine. Get your own. Shoo. Draw your own. There we go. Aw, that little Hulk is so cute. A cute bunny poncho. There we go. Wait, I've seen like those ducky raincoats. Ducky raincoats are so cute. So I'm guessing a bunny one. I hope that the bunny poncho has like floppy ears. Cannot. I cannot. The thing with chibis is that chibis have no neck, which works for me. Except now I feel like my freaking skull is not round enough. Delete. Okay, so the skull should at least look something like that. It should look something like this. So if I were to draw it, then the back of the head should be over here somewhere. Something like that. That looks gross. What am I doing? I'll figure it out eventually. You retweeted it? Let me see. Oh, that is really cute. You know, whenever I see really fluffy, like really cute aesthetic clothes, I would really wish wish that... Here's the thing. I know logically I can buy it and wear it, but I feel like whenever I see like one nice piece of clothing, I'm like, okay, but I need like a matching skirt with that. And then I'll buy a matching skirt. And then that'll be like the only outfit that will like match. Because everything else is like workwear and stuff. So then I'll end up thinking about buying a whole new wardrobe, which sucks. Yeah, such a struggle with necks in different positions. Chippies don't have necks, so... You need to trace the art you make traditionally and transfer it digitally. I mean, you could take a picture and then import it. If you have like an art app, you can probably take a picture, add it as like another layer, like that. You can't figure it out even after you buy it. Went back to Procreate. What did you buy? I think the most popular like iPad drawing apps are Ibis Paint and Procreate, right? And VTuber clothes it is. I do want to get new changes of clothes eventually. I don't know what to do with the back of my head. Lump. Actually, you know what? That's not a bad shape. I'll keep it. I'll keep this shape. That means I just need to erase these lines. Like that. Move that. Like so. There we go. Wait, that's actually really cute. I did that out of like randomness, but this is actually really cute. Do I want to add teeth to that? Maybe I do. The teeth do be teething. Fun fact, even though I'm a rabbit, I'm not a huge fan of carrots. I think I've told you guys that before. I'm not a huge fan of carrots. Procreate? Yes. You draw with your thumb? Oh, traditional and digital. That's cool, Dan. I'm kind of sad. When I was in high school, I used to do a lot of drawing. Like a lot of like anime characters. And not to toot my own horn, but I personally thought I was pretty good at them. But then when I graduated, I ended up giving a bunch of them away to my friends. And now I kind of wish I kept them. What would I do with them? I don't know. To be fair, they weren't like original drawings. They were more like I took a look at a character. I had a picture of a character and then I would draw it out. Like I would reference it and I would draw it on paper. What do I like as a back? I like cucumbers. I like radishes, like white radishes. Lettuce. Tomato on sandwiches is pretty good. Spinach is also pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of kale. Kale is a little too hard for me. Kale chips isn't bad though. And of course, I can probably eat my own weight in mochi. I got a strawberry mochi drink today. It was so good. But that mochi blocked up the straw so bad. It was... Okay, it might be a little bit gross, but I had to take the straw out of the cup and suck out the mochi from the other side just so that I could have some of the drink. Baby carrots with ranch. Okay. Maybe not baby carrots with the ranch, but if you give me like carrot sticks with ranch. Oh, celery is also not bad. It's a little stringy, but you know, celery is not bad. Thank you, Bella! Go defeat the evil school. And win. That way, once you win, then you can come back. I think I'm doing like... I'm having the dreadful like eyeliner moment. I don't know if any of you guys know the eyeliner meme where it's like you do your eyeliner but then one side's like unintentionally thicker, so then you thicken the other side to match, but then now that side's too thick, so then you draw the other side thicker to match, and then eventually you look like a raccoon. But I think that's what's happening here. The good old eyeliner meme is what's happening right now. Uh-oh. Have a good rest of your day too, Bella. Thank you for stopping by. Good night. What about olives? No to olives. Growing up, I didn't like pickles. But now if I see them in a burger, you know what? I'll eat them. Like, I'm not gonna make a huge fuss about them. But olives, I'll stay away from. Because, I don't know, I feel like there's really no point to olives. You know what I never understood? Like, people put olives on like martinis, right? Like, why? What? Why do you put olives in a martini? And people are like, oh, you know, it's an oily martini. And I'm like, that sounds gross. Why? The rabbit's greed knows no bounds. Give me the mochi, all of the mochi. For Christmas, I actually got mochi. I got a box with a bunch of mochi inside, and it's already pretty much gone, so... So obviously I reached out to my friend. I was like, where'd you get these olives? Olives? What? Where'd you get this mochi? Olives on the brain. No! Get these olives out of my brain. But no, I asked her. I was like, where'd you get this mochi? It's so good. And she told me the store that she got the mochi from. And I was like, I was just there! Every time you try to do it. Yeah, exactly! It's the freaking eyelashes meme. The eyeliner meme. Hi, Dari! Adult out screaming. Suddenly, an artist. Oh my god. No. Day after tomorrow, the big day cometh. Yes! Congratulations again! That's so exciting! Congratulations to you and your partner! Hi Uma! Hello! You love it? I love it too. Thank you for being here. Olive's living rent-free. No! Pay rent at least! If you're gonna be in my mind as something that I don't like, pay rent! The only thing left to draw are kind of things that I don't like drawing. There we go. You have no luck with your Uma Musume polls. I haven't played Uma Musume in so long. I keep thinking about going back, but then I'll have other things to do, and then I just haven't gone back, and now I'm like, is it too late to go back? But yesterday I was getting lunch, and I saw someone with an Agnes Tachyon keychain in front of me, and you know, I was like, should I say something? Should I compliment them on their Agnes Tachyon keychain? But you guys know me, I'm an introvert. So, and that person had a bunch of friends with them, so I just kept quiet. I just stared at their keychain the whole time. Thank you, Uma! The entire time I was getting my sushi, I was just staring at their Agnes Tachyon. Spent 100 on Kita-san. Oh, she had a rerun already. The first new horse you caught was Narita Brian. When was Narita Brian? Oh, and Christmas Ogre. I guess Christmas Ogre is over by now, so... And I'm pretty sure I have no polls. Spend money? What even is money? Uriel! Hi Uriel! Hello! Thank you! I don't know, I think I might need to redraw the eyes. I'm not a huge fan of the eyes, but that's a later me problem. You were checking out a shoe store and the lady had a Spirited Away lanyard and you wanted to show them your Kappa's keychain from Totoro. But you didn't! No! Have I watched the movie? I didn't even know they had a movie. So no. So no, I didn't know about that. But I love like a lazy genius type of character, you know? Mood. Like, I love characters who act like they're lazy or like that they're lackadaisical, that they don't have a care in the world, but in reality, their IQ is like over 9,000, you know? Like, they are the endgame boss type of character, but they're just out here hiding it behind their hee-hee, you know? Or like not even genius, like if they're just like really like strong or something, but they hide it behind their devil may care attitude. DBZ reference, yes. More calculative and crazy. She's like more like low key, like not like, she's not like super bubbly, I guess. How do I explain it? Like, you know, you have those anime characters who are like very over the top in anime-ness, in anime main character-ness. That's so you. Yes. I think that's why when I was playing Genshin, I really liked Kaya. Every time I say Kaya's name, I just think of Kaya's trailer. My name's Kaya, Cavalry Captain of the Knights of Favonius. My eye patch, eh? Nostalgic, right? I think nowadays every time Genshin comes out with a character trailer, people are always comparing it to the Kaya one because his was the first trailer that came out, so it was the most... Well, it was the least original. I mean, you could argue that his is the most original because it's the first one, but all of the new trailers have like more fancy animations. Personally, you always return to Zhongli's trailer was so good. The first, and now the first and last contract. You know who Agnes Tachyon kind of reminds me of? She reminds me of Stein, Dr. Stein from Soul Eater. Their crazy teacher, their crazy mad scientist teacher. You see it? Yes. You still need to see Soul Eater? Soul Eater was so good. I love Soul Eater. I never read Soul Eater. But from what I was told, Soul Eater, the anime, didn't exactly follow the manga. But if, you know, it's one of those things where it's like if I don't know the original thing, it's a really good anime. Soul Resonance is a good, yes. Okay, I have talked about this before, but character songs. Freaking character songs And Soul Eater has some character songs, and I remember listening to them non-stop. Like Death the Kid's rap. Death the Kid, you know what it is. Hate to dismiss what's not. Like, I listened to that so much. Hate to dismiss any mistake. If it ain't right, then you must be kidding. And then Black Stars was a little all over the place, but it was still good because, you know, Black Star was kind of all over the place. You know, I get physical copies. I think it's one of those things where when I had physical copies of anything from back then, I didn't treasure it. And now I regret not keeping it. Because I remember having some VHSs of some, like, I'm pretty sure I had a VHS of Casper the Friendly Ghost. Or it was a CD or a VHS, but I had a few VHSs. No, you know what it is? I had the VHS of the English version, and then I had the CD of the Chinese version of Casper the Friendly Ghost. I had so many CDs of like nursery rhymes too. Like Old MacDonald. And growing up, you know, we didn't have internet or like easy access to music, so I would just pop on a nursery rhyme CD onto the radio and just listen to the nursery rhymes all day. Bang 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 bang, have a nice dream, exactly. And then Soul Eaters, I forgot what Soul Eaters was called. I think it was just called Soul Eater. Casper the Ghost in Chinese. Honestly, I can't even remember now, but I know I had it in Chinese because it was in my mom's CD case. I don't even know where it came from because I'm pretty sure I wasn't the one who asked my mom to buy it. And what was it, Soul Eater Not? The sequel to Soul Eater? The only episode of Soul Eater Not that I watched was the one with Liz and Patty, their backstory. That was the only episode of Soul Eater Not that I watched. Death the Kid was definitely my favorite character. You lost your VHS recording of Zoids when you were living in Okinawa, racing home from school so you could record the newest episode. I didn't know how to record episodes, so I always just had to watch whatever was on TV. And then I remember I also watched a bunch of my mom's Chinese shows, variety shows. She never let me watch any of her like her more like adult, like scarier shows, like her crime shows, her Hong Kong police dramas. My mom really loves horror movies. So I remember she watched The Ring when I was younger, but anytime I would come near, she would like turn off the TV and stuff. And then I think I mentioned this, but I never really understood why she would like turn off the TV. She would always just tell me like, "Oh, you're too young to be watching stuff like this." And I never understood until one day. One day, I guess she didn't realize I was there. Or maybe she did, but she was too engrossed in the drama. I don't remember. But she didn't change the channel and it was a Hong Kong drama type of thing. I don't even remember what was happening, but I remembered that it scarred me so much that I had nightmares about it for years. Like, even now, every once in a while, I'll like once every few years, I will like have a dream and I'll be like, oh my god, I'm back in this alleyway again. If I open this trash can, I'm gonna find a dismembered arm. So my mother was right. I was too young for that. But the first few times I had the nightmare, I actually woke up in like a cold sweat, like crying. And the dream was always the same thing. It would be me walking down like an alleyway. And it was like during the daytime. Yeah, it was during the daytime. I would be walking down an alleyway and there would be like a bunch of trash cans in the alleyway, and there would be like a perfectly wrapped present on the trash can. And you know, being me, I would go over like, hey, what's this nice, very nicely wrapped gift? So I would open it and it would be like a dismembered limb in there. And I think I remember when I was a kid, the show never showed me a dismembered limb. I'm pretty sure it was like a police drama and the police were just talking about finding one. So it was just my imagination filling in the blanks. And I think even in the dream, it never really showed me like a dismembered limb. Like my own dream never showed me that. But my imagination filled it in and I would wake up in a cold sweat. Because, oh no, dismembered limb! Spooky present on the trash can, yeah! And then I don't remember, I think in the earlier days I would end up finding more and more presents, and for some reason I would open every single one of them. But like now, whenever I have that dream, now that I'm an adult, I'll see the present and I'm like, oh boy, here we go again. Like, it's like, you know, you play the same level of the game over and over again so you know what to expect. So now every time I have the dream, I'm like, okay, let's open this present and get it over with. Let's take a look at this dismembered arm and get it over with. Implied horror lingers longer. Yeah, that was what it was. But no, I'm at that point where I'm like, get some new material. Control her dream and solve the mystery of the present. Lucid dreamer. Okay. The first time I heard about lucid dreaming, I was like a kid. And I don't remember where I read it, but it was like, in order to lucid dream, you have to lay in bed and don't move. Close your eyes, don't move. No matter what, you don't move. So even if you're itchy, don't move to scratch the itch. Even if someone turns on the light, don't open your eyes. You know, if someone's talking to you, don't answer. Like, you just lie there prone, and eventually you'll fall asleep and you will be lucid dreaming. And I tried that when I was a kid because I thought that was really cool. And I think I had like an out-of-body experience. That's what it felt like at the time. It was like a out-of-body experience. But now I realize it was just kind of me, like, not fully asleep. Because I remember going through all of that and then falling asleep, in quotation marks, and hearing my parents talk about taxes. Hearing my parents do the taxes in the other room. And I thought that was so cool. I was like, wow, I'm asleep, but I can hear mom and dad in the next room doing their taxes. You know, if I was lucid dreaming, I feel like that would be like the last thing I want to hear. It's just someone doing their taxes in the next room. But also, I was such a dramatic kid. You know, when they were like, you have to lie prone on your bed and don't move, the position I decided to take was a freaking mummy position. Like, I went to bed, like, I feel like some people, if they were trying to do a lucid dreaming thing, I feel like they would do something like, you know, maybe put their arm, like, on the side or something. But no, I went ahead, me and my dramatic self went ahead and went, like... I went ahead and went to bed looking like this. Like, why? What was my reasoning? I don't know why I did that. Gojo floating out. You know what? Maybe I was cool before Gojo was. I was the prototype. Dad Urgo. I think my rationale was something like... Actually, I don't know what my rationale was, but maybe it was something like, oh, you know, mummies get like, I don't know, like eternal sleep or something. So if I'm trying to sleep well, I might as well take their position. I don't know. I think the thing that made it even funnier though is the fact that I didn't have my own bed. I had to share a bed with my sister because we didn't have enough room. We only had like 2 bedrooms. So my mom and dad would have one room, and then me and my sister, we would share like basically this little storage space turned into a bedroom. So we would be sharing like one double bed, which was fine because we were kids. So she would be every once in a while she'll kick me, and because of the whole lucid dreaming thing, I wasn't allowed to react. So here I am, just in bed next to my sister. My arms crossed over my chest, trying not to react every time she kicked me. Hi, Dino! Dino? Hello! I just wanted to aura farm in my sleep. I wanted to aura farm in my sleep, and all I got was my parents doing their taxes. You're in my walls. Please make sure my walls don't fall apart, okay? It's like snowing over here. I'd rather not freeze to death. But yeah, sometimes I think back to things I did as a kid and go like, what the heck was I thinking? Clearly I wasn't. Oh yeah, and you know like the whole nails on a chalkboard thing? I never had a problem with nails on a chalkboard until I read it in a freaking magazine, and then I had problems with it. Yeah, you can call me Ruko. Yes, I will answer to Ruko. Horse hoof, legs. No, that's true. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Dino. I have a Pokemon like Sylveon. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I like that. I'll take that comparison. Sylveon is very rabbit-like with... I mean, Eevee itself is kind of, with the long ears. Your tongue now sits uncomfortably in your mouth. Stop. Stop it. This is why I need to do tongue twisters, because it's like the word better all over again. It's the word better all over again. I think I told you guys about it. When I was in a Christmas play, when I was a kid, I was in a Christmas play. I don't know if you guys have heard of the movie The Christmas Shoes, but I was playing the main character. And the main character's mom is sick, and I'm at one point in the show or in the play, I asked my dad, or who was supposed to be my dad, and mom's gonna be all better now, or something like that. It was like mom's gonna be better, or mom's gonna get better, mom's gonna be better, mom is all better, something like that. And I psyched myself up with the word better, because better is spelled with 2 T's, better, versus better, which is how most people pronounce it, better, better, better. So for all the rehearsals, every time I had to pronounce that word, I would overpronounce better, better, better. So mom's all better now? To this day, I still have trouble with better. Better. Letter. What am I drawing on? I'm drawing on an iPad on Procreate. So it's like one of those things where it's like you don't realize you have an issue with something until someone mentions it, or you notice, and then you can't stop thinking about it. So when I was in elementary school, I was reading one of those like kids magazines, and it was like, did you know that people don't like the sound of the fingernails scraping against the chalkboard? Now, why did they have to say that? Because because whiteboards in the classroom wasn't a thing yet, right? It was all chalkboard. So then anytime that I had to like watch my teacher write on the chalkboard and stuff, Dear magazine, thank you for ruining my childhood. You use IBIS on phone, but you want to draw on your laptop, and you can't because it's not touchscreen. If you have the money for it, you can buy a drawing tablet. But then, in order to use the drawing tablet on your laptop, you're going to need a drawing software on your laptop too. And I know there are some free ones that you can use, like Krita. What was it? Something Llama? What was that one? Like Flaming Llama? Fire Llama? Llama Fire? Blaze Llama? It was something about llamas and fire. But those are some free software that you can use if you have a drawing tablet and a laptop. Was it? Yes! That's how I found out about trypophobia too! Honestly, I feel like my life would be so much better if I just... Life would be so much easier for me if I just don't experience things. I just need to stop reading, I need to stop watching things, I need to stop learning, and then that way that way life will just be easier for me. Ignorance is bliss, 100%. I didn't even know what trypophobia was. And then the most recent one is like thalassophobia. Because to be honest, I'm not scared of water. In fact, I love water. I love swimming. But then I learned about thalassophobia, or like megalothalassophobia or whatever. And then it got me thinking about like the ocean and how deep it is, and how if I fall in the ocean, that's it. Even if I can swim, I don't have endless stamina. And then it got me thinking, wow, the ocean's really scary, isn't it? Like, bro, why? Why? Luckily, I'm still not scared of the ocean. Like, okay, maybe I'm scared of the ocean. It's smart to be scared of the ocean, but at least that didn't give me like hydrophobia or something. Hi VG, thank you. What new phobias will you acquire this year? I mean, clowns isn't really... Clowns are creepy, but I feel like I don't have a fear of, like a phobia of them. I have a healthy fear of them, but not like, you know, not a phobia. Heights? There was a time where I was a little bit wary of heights, but it wasn't really a phobia. Fire is really cool. So for me, not really a fear of fire. It's a small hole, trypophobia. I think I have like a really mild case of that. But mine is more like, if it looks biological, then I hate it. If it's just like a bunch of small holes, like if someone just drew it like this, that's no problem for me. But the moment it starts looking a little bit too fleshy, too biologically, that's a no for me. Arachnophobia? Not really. I don't like spiders. I don't like bugs. I think they're cool. I think bugs are cool. But like jump scares of bugs, I hate them. I think this was a few months ago, like back in, what was it? Like June, July? There was like, it wasn't really a bug problem. There was just like a few bugs at work. And we had a balcony at work, which is where they were coming in from. But like the bugs themselves, like if I see that there is a bug here, if there is a bug here, and I know where it is, and I'm watching it just like, you know, walk around, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this. But if I was just working, which is what happened last time, I was just working, doing my own thing, and then a bug suddenly like dropped down from somewhere. No, I will freak out. And I did. I did. My coworkers came to my rescue. Silk Song stream confirmed. Do you really think I had the skill for that? No. I can barely do Mario. I can barely do Super Mario. I would rage quit if I couldn't get past one area. If you could talk to spiders and find out they're chill, would you like them more? Like I said, I don't actually really have a problem with spiders. It's more like if they surprise me. Like if I was just working, and then a spider just like ran in all of a sudden and I didn't know where it came from and it just like appeared here, I will freak out. But you know, if I'm doing the laundry and you know, and I'm walking past the door and I see a spider on the door, you know, and it's been there the whole, like, you know, the whole hands where I can see them. The legs where I can see them. If I see you there, if I saw you coming, then I wouldn't be scared. I also think, like, my YouTube feed is very random. Like, I love random, like, educational, like, channels. So, like, there's... I told you guys about the lobster guy I followed. And I watched him teaching people about lobsters. I watched the terrarium guy, Worcester terrariums, and that was really cool. And he has some like pill bugs and stuff in his terrariums, which is really cool. There are some reptile channels that I follow who have like snakes or like they breed snakes, and that's really cool. And then there's even like tarantula content creators that I watch, and it was pretty interesting. Like tarantulas are really cool, but if it just suddenly showed up on my desk, that's a no for me. But if someone was like, do you want to pet my tarantula? I will carefully walk over to you while holding one. Yeah, I'll touch your tarantula. Like even moths are cool. However, oh my god. Okay, moths are fine because they're basically just butterflies, right? Like in a sense. Moths are cool. However, one time I went outside wearing a wool sweater. When I was a kid, I went outside wearing a wool sweater. I walked outside where there was a lamp, and you know, I took a walk around. I came back inside, and my mom was like, "Hey, Ruko, look down." And I looked down, and there were like 5 moths just stuck on me. I screamed, and I basically ran around a lot, screaming for them to get off. Like I was like shaking my entire body, trying to like shake them off of my body. That was terrifying. But then like now, you know, someone will be like, oh, there's a moth inside. You know, I can grab a cup, a piece of paper, catch the moth and release it outside. No problem. But man, walking back inside and realizing I had like an army of moths on me, that was traumatizing. It was just like I had like a nice fluffy sweater on. And then there's just like moth, 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 and I was like, no. I remember, to be honest, I think after that, I didn't wear that sweater again. It was a very cozy wool sweater, but you know, after that, I couldn't bring myself to wear a stampede of long legs. Hold on, let me search this up real quick. I think like cellar spiders, the long leg spiders, the cellar spiders, they're the typical spiders you see in basements and stuff. So I've seen a lot of them. I hate them, but I feel like they're not the worst. Because the thing with like long leg spiders is that they look more like this. You know, like they're not much. All they are is just like that, and this is their body, right? I think for me the scarier ones are the ones that are like really dense, like the ones that are like those ones for some reason are scarier to me than the long leg ones. There were so many. Oh no! Oh no! In that case, no thank you, no thank you. Keep those away from me, thank you very much. Did I see black sapphires and you? No, I didn't. Is that the new update that came out? Is it still gonna be available next week? I might have to do that next week instead of this week. If there's like a new event story. It goes away in a few days? Uh-oh. 5 days and 16 hours. Hold up, let me take a look. So if I ration my time wisely, I could probably do it next week, early next week, unless something happens. If nothing happens, I can probably stream that early next week. But if something does happen, I might have to go through it myself. But 5 days should be fine. It's like pretty much 6 days. My hair. I kind of wish I didn't give myself hair buns. What the heck? Maybe something more like this. And then the other side would be, I think I can just do that. I think I can probably just do this. So I close that. Do this. And then finish off the hair. Why do you feel so unsettled by the eyes? No, I totally get it. I think I kind of want to redo the eyes too. The eyes are a little too... I don't know. I think I want to get rid of the eyes too. Don't worry about that, Dan. As soon as I do the eyes, I was like, I'm probably gonna redo the eyes because it's not... It doesn't look right. I just don't know what to do with the eyes yet, which is why I left it for now. Oh, it's really easy to complete. It won't take too long. Nice. Okay. 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, that's even better. Is there any like other event content for me to do, or is it just like 5 minutes of just black sapphire and there's nothing else? Okay. Okay, let's get rid of the eyes. I'm gonna copy and paste the eyes onto another layer. So at least if the other attempt at drawing the eyes worse, then I can just move this eye back. Yes. And then now I can remove these eyes. Now I can remove those eyes and try again. The Town Square Arcade and that's it. In that case, I'm gonna have to find some time to do the dinner show and then, I don't know, pad my time with other things. Maybe I can do another drawing stream next week, but because I'm doing cookie run, maybe I can like draw a cookie or something. Maybe if I don't go for such round eyes, if I like... There's a new website for... Is there? You got me at free. You got me with the free. This is like shoujo from like the whatever eyes. Oh my god, that's no, the lashes make it look way too uncanny. What do you guys think? I feel like the mouth could probably move. Like that, maybe? I think this looks not bad. I think these eyes look slightly better. I just need to do a little bit of... I think that looks slightly better. It's not as overwhelming, I think. Because I think the previous eyes were too dark. I think I went too ham with the eyeliner. You know, the good old eyeliner. I feel like this feels a bit more balanced. So yeah, I think I'll go with this one. The website includes some features so you can see certain things about yourself, such as what cookie you got the most. Do I want to see that about myself? Oh, a new episode of Beasties. I think I saw it was like the... What was it called? Hold up. What was it called? What was it like? It was the War of the Beasts or something? Is that what it was called? It was something like the War of the Beasts is coming soon or something. You got pure vanilla cookie the most in your gacha? Oh, so does it not count like the common cookies? Yes, I feel like the cookie that I got the most is probably Ginger Brave. Alright, alright. Not bad. I don't like the strand of hair. I'm gonna redraw this. There, something more like this to make it look more flowy somehow. And then I can remove my sketch. Something like this. It doesn't include what you got in rare and oh, so it separates it out. Nice. And then I think I do want to meme this. So what I want to do is do the whole rainbow. I don't know. A good old arc instead. There we go. Something like, actually, let's make it even thicker. A thicker rainbow would be cuter. And then over here, I can write, I don't know. I don't know. Something like this. Yeah. Oh, do I want to draw my bunny ears? Oh, you know what? I'm totally missing some other parts of myself. There we go. I'm missing my little leaves. There we go. And then I have a couple of little dangly doodads. I have a couple of doodads that need to be drawn. I do need my ears. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can draw them well. There. Uh-oh, I feel like I need to sneeze. That's too tall. There we go. That's not too bad, I think. No, that's not. Ah, rabbit! Why can't I draw rabbit ears? Hey! Why did I have an easier time drawing the hands than I did the ears? What on earth? Okay, you know what? This isn't bad. This might have to be it. What references? See, I was definitely gonna just draw the ears like this. I love doing silly little doodles like this, where it's like low stake doodles. There. Okay, I think this is the best it's gonna get. So if I the thing with chibis is that they're so chibis tend to be less detailed, I think, than like regular drawings. So for me, it's hard to tell how much detail is too much detail, you know? So I'm like, is that too much detail for me to draw all my little accessories? There we go. Thumbs up, yes. I feel like the ears are getting shorter and shorter. They're starting to look like bears. silly little things like this I can do. What's another expression? What if I just draw an entire rainbow of just rabbits? Like this entire rainbow is just rabbits. You're drawing me some. Oh, thank you, Sugar! I can't wait to see it. Yeah, I think that's it. There we go. That's all the rabbity expressions I can think of right now. I resonate highly with this one. Or this one. Or these two. These two I resonate highly with because they're just confused. Have I heard of rabid rabbits? I have! They're like the really silly rabbits that were there. Didn't they have a whole thing with Mario? Okay, you know what? I need to save this before I erase it, so let's save that. And then I'll just put this one. And then I can erase that, I think. Wait, where are these rabbits? Here? Ah, over here. Okay. And then I can move in my layer. There we go. But yeah, rabbits are like the really... How do I explain it? Like the really tall ones, right? With like the really round eyes. I don't know how to explain it. They look something like this. Yes, I know. Yes, they had their own game. I didn't realize they had their own show either. What even are they? Like, what's their premise? Do they have a premise? I wonder, can I... Roy G. Biv. Roy G. Biv, everyone. And then I can... There we go, a nice little rainbow right there. They're like the minions from Despicable Me, but chaotic? You mean the minions from Despicable Me aren't already chaotic? Man, I wish... I'm using a capture card right now on my iPad, and the colors just aren't showing right on screen. I've tried fiddling around with it to make sure it's displaying the right colors, but it's not quite right, so you guys aren't seeing the exact colors I'm using. I think the colors you guys see are just a little bit... I don't know. It's not a great capture card. At least that's what apparently that means, but you know. It's okay. If I ever finish this drawing, you guys will see it up on community posts. I do want to finish it though. Just maybe not the stream because I have to go soon. But look at the other little doodles I've done. Ignore those ones at the bottom. Those aren't ready to be seen yet. Oh, wait. I just realized on screen my microwave looks like a murder. Go back, go back, go back. Never mind, you guys don't need to see that. I spilled pasta. If you guys saw any of that, I spilled pasta in my microwave. And I was very sad. It was the lasagna incident. I spilled pasta all over my microwave and I went to go show it to my sister. Which is why I now have a picture of pasta there. Because I was gonna draw like a little sad face next to the pasta. I didn't realize it looked like a bloody mess over there. You saw it all? No, you didn't. Pretend you didn't see that. I don't know. I need to figure out... Do I want a nose? Oops. Oh! I didn't realize I had the brush with that color, so you know what? It works. Move over, red cloud nose. We have the blue one now. It's Rico with a framed picture of pasta. Hold on, let me see if I can... Give me a moment. Let me pull up the... Oh, I turned the opacity down. That's why. But I was so sad. This is what my pasta looks like. Oops. My pasta! My poor pasta! My poor lasagna! I was very sad. Because I was looking forward to that lasagna. I had put extra cheese on that too! There we go. Oh wait, shoot. Oh, thank God that was on a different layer, so I can just remove it. I was like, oh no, it's saved! I can't remove the blue! Never mind, I can. There we go. There we go. When you just stand there like, man... Listen, my uncle was also in the kitchen, and he didn't realize what happened yet. So I stood there for a little bit, and I was like, wait, I don't want uncle to know that I just dropped my entire plate of pasta. Because it was on a paper plate, so that's why I didn't make like a loud clang noise. Mine was on a paper plate. And I was like, no, I don't want him to turn around, because he was cooking too. I didn't want him to turn around and see the plate of pasta on the ground. So I reached down and I grabbed handfuls of lasagna. I picked the lasagna up by the handful to throw back onto the paper plate. And my sister, my other sister who was there, saw, and bless her soul, she helped me out. So... You know, sometimes I think about how my life is very boring, it's very mundane. I have a very mundane life. Like, you know, I go to work, I come home, I eat, I sleep, I stream, and I'm like, man, I don't really have an exciting life. Which is why, like, the whole time, like, before I started streaming, I was thinking about streaming, but I was like, you know what? I'm not a very interesting person, so I'm not gonna stream because people aren't gonna find me interesting. And then I think about little things like this that happens, and I'm like, now who would I tell this to? So now here you guys are, my unsuspecting audience. My unsuspecting audience having to hear about my dropped lasagna, my nightmare about dismembered limbs, my dropping my access cards and my cards and stuff by an elevator. So now you guys are stuck listening to my very mundane stories, which have I don't know, I think they're pretty funny. Like, I feel like the situations themselves aren't funny, but then it's what I do with them. Like, why the hell did I just reach down with my hand and pick up a... Like, thinking back on it, why did I do that? Why did I just pick it up by the handful? I had a broom. We were in the kitchen. We have a broom by the kitchen. What am I doing? You know what? This meme suits me. I don't know. And also, hi Boogie! I didn't say hello earlier, but hello, I saw you. You're here, you're late, but that's okay. The mundane life is boring, but boringness is something you... Yeah! Honestly, I feel like I have a very low social battery. So, honestly, little things like this that are kind of exciting makes me happy. It's not the most exciting thing, but it makes me happy. I had a mochi. I told you guys, I had a mochi drink. And it's stained. It was a strawberry drink. I didn't realize it's stained. But you know, it's stained. It stained my straw, it stained my mouth. But you know what? It's pink. It's fine. It works with me. I was also talking to some of my coworkers and friends about it, but does anyone remember the purple ketchup? Because I was talking about like stuff that's stained, right? Like my strawberry mochi drink, it's stained pink, it's a nice pink color. But does anyone remember like purple ketchup and stuff? Because if we're talking about like brightly staining colors, that was viciously dyed. And we were also saying how, you know, the color blue is not very appetizing. Does anyone here actually like ride or die for blue raspberry? Because to be honest, blue raspberry is not my favorite flavor. I think it's like right down there with cherry. So like it stains and it doesn't taste good to me, so I avoid blue raspberry stuff. I don't even know what blue raspberry is. Like, what even is blue raspberry? Why do we have that flavor? Not much happens on the moon. Nope. I mean, I feel like things happen, but then I write them off as like not interesting until I think back. You're not too picky with flavors? That's good. I don't hate cherry. I just don't love it. It's a raspberry but blue. That's not what raspberries taste like though. The bunny is accustomed to chaos. Maybe I am. Sometimes things will happen and then I'm just like, yeah, that happened. I remember seeing on the news that Canada had like an Olympic snowboarder back in like the early 2000s who then became like a drug lord. Allegedly, he allegedly became a drug lord. And then his lawyer recently got granted bail or something. And I'm like, how bad of a lawyer do you have to be defending someone and get thrown into jail yourself? That was all I could think of. Like, how bad of a lawyer do you have to be defending your client for you to need to be bailed out of jail? Like, make that make sense to me. I feel like at that point you should just quit being a lawyer. I feel like your cred is just down the drain. But yeah, that was something recently that happened. What's the flavor in this pie? Blue. Yes, I see it's blue, but what flavor is it? Blue. I heard about that, Doodle! The 300% mortality rate! It's like he did a surgery and like... That's crazy. The 300% mortality rate was hilarious. A mother that ran away from their children as she was what's her name? Lori Vallow, right? Lori Vallow? Lori Vallow and something Daybell. Charles Daybell? Jim Daybell? Something Daybell. Wow, I'm starting to lag again. I feel like 2.5 hours is about how much my model takes before it starts lagging. Hold up, can I do this? Will that still lag me? I don't think this is gonna lag me, so we'll pop here for a little bit. I heard about that too. I love true crime stuff. That like I don't love that it happens, but I enjoy listening about it and like listening to analysis about true crime stuff. So yes, I've heard it was a very famous case. Lori and Chad. His name was Chad, not Charles. Chad Daybell. Yes, I remember them. Came back because the stream was lagging. Oh, I hope it's fixed now. He was like, oh, was she a TikToker? I knew she was on social media. I didn't realize it was TikTok. Because for some reason I thought that happened before TikTok. But yeah, I think it was a famous enough case. Seems like it's not lagging, so we're good. Nice. We're probably gonna chat for like, I don't know, let's say like 10 more minutes and then I'll go eat dinner. But yeah, I thought the Lori Vallow case happened before TikTok. And then sometimes even when I'm like I wonder sometimes how much of like true crime stuff I can talk about, because it's like, I don't know, I think true crime's not a lot of people's thing because it is a little bit morbid, but I enjoy actually, you know, listening to the stories, talking about them, seeing what people think about them. Has anyone tried becoming left-handed ambidextrous? Yes, I was. I mentioned this a few times, but I was such a big fan of Prince of Tennis. Growing up, it was like my first manga, and I loved it. And the main character, he is ambidextrous. He's left-handed, but he knows how to use his right. And I thought that was so cool, so I tried doing that growing up. I'm lagging again. Oh no! realizing the reason why you speak when you're drawing some random shit is you haven't started drawing because work and school stopped you. I mean, you could try drawing on your break, like your lunch breaks and stuff. You can bring like a little notebook with you and do some doodles there. Your left to right and your right to draw. Nice! You know what? You're getting there, right? They say that if you want to be more creative, I think it was, you use your left hand. Was it? Which side of your brain is the creative one and which one's the scientific one again? I don't remember. But I think some people say that like, oh, if you're left-handed, you're more creative or something. And if you're right-handed, you're more like science-oriented. At least that's what I heard. So that's why my parents are actually very supportive of me learning how to use both hands, because they were like, if you use your left hand, that means your brain is going to you're gonna exercise your brain and you're gonna become more, you're gonna be smarter. Hold on, let's search this up. The left brain is for science. So if you use your right, no, I was right. If your left brain is for science, then your right hand is like more sciencey. And if you use your right brain, left hand, that's more creativity. But that may just be a myth. Oops, I just turned off the entire music. It's okay, we can sit in silence. Did that fix it? I think that fixed it. There we go. You could bring it to school, but then you wouldn't be working. No, I mean like you can bring it to school and then work on it during like lunches and stuff. Not when you're studying, but like, you know, during your lunch. Any sort of like break your teacher gives you. Maybe you finish your schoolwork or your work, and then you have some extra time. You can do some doodles there. That's what I did. I used to read so much in class. For one, I would actually get in trouble for it. I would get in trouble for reading too much. Because I would read under the covers and everything too. Well, under the covers at home. But I would like get in trouble reading in class when I should have been listening to the teacher. Left logic, right emotions? Yeah, something like that. Oh. Well, keep a hold of those ideas, and maybe once you're done all your exams, then you can go ahead and work on your ideas. But yeah, in 3 months, 6 exams, 3 months. I don't miss that. I really don't miss that. I think I was like when I was in school, I was like a slightly above average student. I wasn't like a straight A student, but I wasn't like a bad student. I think I was just very average. My grades were all very average. 3 months you can start that and then show off your... Nice! Congratulations! You can draw with your left, it just feels sore. Yeah, well, it's a muscle, right? You work on it. Fun fact, I do a little bit of climbing. And the last time I went was like months ago. I haven't gone climbing in months. So I just know that if I go back to climbing, I'm gonna be so sore. I'm gonna be so sore if I go back to climbing. I'm gonna be working like the 3 muscles. the 3 muscles that like I only work. Do I dream that I'm sometimes back in school? To be honest, sometimes, but it's not that like, oh, you're back in school, you have exams. It's usually just a dream that happens in a school setting, if that makes sense. Like, I'll have a dream that, I don't know, I'm like ice skating, but the backdrop is like my school, you know? So it's not really, it wasn't really a school dream, if that... It was just something that happens at a school setting. And sometimes it doesn't even make sense. Though I do get dreams that I'm at work, though. Same concept, different location. The amount of times that I wake up thinking that I didn't do something and then immediately logging on just to double check that I did something, too many times. Or like I just dream about my phone ringing because of work and I'm like, no, God, no. You were a good solid A grade student, then in middle school happened. School sucks and you hate it, actually. Yeah, that happens. I think in elementary school and stuff, I was also a really good student. And then like things like trigonometry happened. And then I was like, I noped out real quick. But you know what? I still passed. I'm happy about that. I passed with like B's. Like B's and B pluses, which is, I mean, they're no A's, but they worked. Sometimes it's like you're back in school, wake up. I don't go to school anymore. No, I've never had those dreams. It's more of I'll be sleeping and then I'm gonna wake up going like, oh my God, did I finish that report? Actually, it's not even did I finish that report. It's like that report that I did. Did I remember to add this one number? Or did I forget to add that number? And then I would wake up, immediately hop onto the computer to pull up that report and double check that I did add that number. You never wanted to have beef with... I was, how do I explain it? I was a leftover kid in school. You know how like kids kind of like are grouped up? Like you have the drama kid, you have the popular kids, you had the sporty kid, you had the really, really smart kids. And then for me, I just felt like, you know, I was just one of the kids. I was an NPC. I was a side character. But you know what? I didn't mind it. I liked being a side character. To be honest, if I was ever thrown into a story, I want to be a side character. I want, like, if I was isekai, give me a little shop to run. Running a shop is actually really hard. No matter what people tell you, like, running a shop is really hard. Yeah, I want to be a background character. Let me be the one who gives the main character the quest. You know, let me be the one who sells the main character a weapon. I don't need to be part of the action. Let me be like, I don't know, townsperson A. I'd love that. But that also means that if there's conflict, I would be the first one to die. Because I would have no main character halo. Taking attendance to the attendance. I remember doing stuff like that. Agreed, BG. Alright. I want to yap some more, but I think I'm gonna have to end it here. I'm getting hungry and I need to go eat dinner. Oh, look, my model's lagging again. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for spending time with me. Thank you for talking with me. I'll do another Doodle stream soon. Maybe next week if I do the cookie run stream. Maybe I'll do another Doodle stream right after it. Who knows? We'll see. You guys will see. I don't know. Who knows? Not me. To be honest, I don't plan any of my streams. All of my streams are scheduled on the day that they're scheduled. I think of the stream and then I schedule it on the day of. So I actually don't know when my streams are. But I think I will do a cookie run stream next week sometime. So who knows? Thank you guys for spending time with me. I hope you guys had fun. And have a good rest of your day, rest of your night. Bye bye.